Welcome to Right Life Draw. All right, so here we are. Next episode, as they say. So this is my sketchbook, and I thought I'd give you a look-see inside. Let me see if I can maneuver this around the camera setup. So over here, I have some notes that I made about making comics. Danny Fingeroth, Chuck Dixon, comic book graphic novel writer. Uh, Danny Fingeroth was the editor-in-chief of Right Now magazine. This quote is actually from August of 2004. I won't be able to pan out to the left, so mostly we'll catch the pages around the right. And so yeah, this is my crazy analog sketchbook, I guess you could say. Nothing digital about this. I had to rearrange this entire setup like 3 times just to get this right. All right, so let's see if we're gonna set ourselves up at, yeah, we've even got a timer on the side, an official brand new spanking timer. You're all gonna see it at the end. Anyways, if you're coming through the channel, appreciate it. If it's your first time, if it's not, welcome back. This is a piece that I was doing in blue pencil. I did it a while back, but I got to finish it. It's my dystopian view of both Christmas, as I'm filming this during the month of December, and Easter. This is kind of a play on the meanings of both um, the holidays. Anyways, I hope the sound is coming through all right. I'd hate to film all this and find out that it's really, really bad. Let me check the mic. All right, it seems to be on and working. Anyways, um, I'll give you all a first-hand look. And so this is kind of like a throw. Um, how do I explain this? This was obviously this is the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus with a K for Krampus Klaus. And here I wrote in my own handwriting lettering that I would do later on. At the end of all things, let me see this. Two warriors grapple in final battle to possess the one true ring. Easter the butcher, or Klaus the barbarian. Or I should say, and Klaus the barbarian. All right, a minor edit. You just saw me do it right on video. This is a page that's more personal. It's a graphic novel that I started doing thumbnails for a script that I was writing. It's not finalized. It's not done yet. This is actually my uncle by marriage to my aunt. His name was Mario. And Adolfina, which is actually, this harkens back to and it's based on a photograph that I'd seen of her in 1965, I think it was, or 69. I've yet to determine which year it was. And this is what my great, my great grandmother looked like in her later years. So I'm just glad that I was able to even just bring her to life uh, using my classic blue pencil that I've mentioned in other videos. And I use Austria's Stedler, a non-photo blue. These are really good and rich just to do a basic layout and basic design. So if you're trying to do that, I definitely would recommend the pencil. Again, none of these companies are sponsoring me under any circumstance. I'm just a small YouTuber in the middle of nowhere, um, talking to myself about storytelling, which is clarity is the most important aspect of storytelling. These are actually parts of my sketchbook that I always keep. Sometimes I'll rip out a page. Yeah, I know that seems sacrilege to some sketchers, but for all you sketchers out there, as I like to call us, hold on while I sip my tea. Whew, that's super hot. Um, this is what it all comes down to for me. So this is the design and just trying to figure out the mechanics of the body. You never are completely done with drawing human anatomy. It's always a work in process. I can tell even here from the original drawing that I'm off by like, I don't know, a millimeter, at least as far as the actual drawing is concerned. The through line of his head goes through here. Even though he's twisted, his spine is off. So actually his neck should be over here. And I could redraw it now, but I'm just going to try to do that and put a reminder that I need to move this neck one little tiny space to the left as you view it on my sketchbook on a phone screen or a tablet screen or whatever it is that you're watching this on. Um, it's interesting, guy. You'd like to tell. I've commented, I should say. I don't like to tell anybody they should or should not do something. That's always your choice. When it comes to art, I keep saying over and over again. I've said it for decades. I'll say it again. It's subjective. There are some basic rules of the road. This is a 2H lead, the non-repro blue from Stedler Mars as well. So you can do whatever you want. Some people draw non-realistically. It's abstract. That's also can be quite beautiful. And even that, again, I believe has some basic rules of the road. Obviously, when you're drawing cityscapes or anatomy, or you're doing three-point perspectives or a vanishing point, oops, trying to get that straight line at an angle is, you have to find your vantage point. So yeah. Um, anyways, I'm just fiddling here. Um, there's so I'm just designing. I'm not designing. I'm just drawing the basic concepts of a point of view, which is here. Horizon line will be there, and I think I'm out of time here for this little uh, walkthrough through my sketchbook. But you know what? We're going to extend the time because we can do that if we want. All right, so here we go. What I wanted to get back to was just talking about the storytelling. Every time people draw, even if it's a single, oops, give that away. Okay, then we draw. It doesn't matter what you draw. It could be sequential art. Like there's some in the back. I think I drew in here. It was a sample that I was doing. Okay, wait a minute. Let me see if I can just give you a quick peek. Hold on. All right, hold on seconds. I have actually set a timer for myself, and then all right, let me start that again. Here we go. And I have a brand new spanking timer. It cost me a whole whopping $14.99. Um, hold on a second. Where was this? It's in the back somewhere. There were samples of heads that I drew. There's unfinished drawings. A lot of unfinished work. But that's the idea of a sketchbook. It's where you go trial areas. I think this is sort of a. I don't know if the camera can capture it. Hold on. Let me move the sketchbook. You can sort of see it. Uh, there we go. So there's a panel here and a panel there. Two characters talking to each other. It was my take on who was it? Oh my gosh. It was. Hold on a second. Let me see if I read. It was a take on The Walking Dead. It's based on a script by Robert Kirkman, and obviously it's got the influence of Charlie Adler there. And I just wanted to try my hand at seeing. I wasn't really. I don't really ape or draw like Charlie Adler. That's not a thing for me. He's everybody's got their own unique style. I don't know that I've completely developed mine, but it's sort of there. This is kind of a style similar to his, but it was really more my horrid rendition of it. And then we have this one over here that I just had it. But those pages in blue pencil were drawn to the